Welcome, Cancer. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon and Aquarius reading. The new moon is occurring on the 9th of February 2024 and is going to be impacting in the areas of your significant relationships, others, partners, goals, as well as the area of your shared resources with others. This is as a result of the lunation really highlighting the transit of Pluto into early Aquarius. And we can talk more about this 21-year transit. And that's why so much of an impact is being had over such a very long period of time. I'm doing personal readings, and the information for that can be found in the description box below. I'm also giving away a free reading on about the 1st of every month, and I select those winners from the donations and the comments that I've received previously. Moreover, I thank all of you for simply being here. This is the most powerful support you can give me, and all the ways that you support what I do. So thank you in advance for that. Let's get started, Cancer, with your overall energy. The Three of Swords. This is really directly focusing on your consideration, your deeper understanding, your deeper look into the truths of your experiences with others. This is not simply confined to people, others, individuals, or groups, but it is also about the way that you've experienced failure, disappointments, or any kind of heartache, any kind of regret, any sense that you have given yourself to someone or something and not received not been met with an expectation of success or satisfaction. This is really you're delving into the deeper habits and patterns that you have that have made you select a series or similar kinds of partners or opportunities, and ways that you may have been failed by them or failed those opportunities or relationships in the past. Because you're looking more deeply at this area of your life and being assisted by Pluto, you're encouraged to recognize the beliefs, in many cases, the expectations of others that have led you to believe that has led you to the expectations you've held that things were going to be a certain way if you did certain things. This is really about investing in something that has not been negotiated, shared, or made explicitly an explicit agreement. This is your investment based on assumptions, false expectations or beliefs that obviously haven't worked for you. This opportunity that is arriving now is your chance to see where your responsibility has been in these failures or disappointments, and the opportunity then is to shift your beliefs and your actions or behaviors so that you are engaged in a negotiation, a contract regarding your relationships or your efforts. In the present, we have the Six of Cups in the past, the Hermit card, and in the future, the High Priestess. It's interesting that the focus here is on positive or nostalgic memories, sweet memories, as you review not only relationships, but situations, opportunities, environments where you were able to express yourself freely. This is where your gifts and talents naturally arose. You engaged in them. You participated with others in a way that was light, playful, happy, joyous. And there was no agenda or judgment about how these efforts should or could be realized. Instead, this was almost like a beacon of a memory, a feeling that you once had, this sense of happiness that was in the moment, that was allowed to exist in the moment. There may be a reconnection with someone or something from the past that evokes this memory, this sense of authenticity about who you are and what your talents and gifts are. In the past, the hermit has been, this is really reflecting the place where you are, have been retreating. This is you looking for answers within your own experiences, recognizing your own authority to be who you are and to make the decisions that you are making. And something tells me that you have been looking to resist or reject an old way of doing things and instead have had to mine your own experiences in order to understand a way forward in your relationships, perhaps being inspired by past experiences of joy, of happiness, of creativity and authenticity. The hermit is really you're rejecting the narrative of others, not the expectations, but the stories others have told about you, and instead are mining your own stories of who you are based on your joy, your talents, your gifts. In the future, this knowledge that you have been mining in the sanctity of your own being within you is really leading to this awareness of the wisdom and the knowledge that you hold about who you are. And you're holding that wisdom in preparation for finding the right moment to move. There is quite a lot being received by all of us about the appropriateness of our actions and words at this particular time. So you are looking for a way to move towards an experience of this greater expression of who you authentically are in a new way, but one in which you must strategize. In some ways, my sense is as part of a way of maneuvering away from expectations about who you are, or it's also your planning and preparing to move in a new direction that is counter to what is expected of you. This is not really a new expression as much as it is a greater confidence, a greater sense of joy, courage about who you actually are. And it's a recalling of that power that resides within you to enforce that, to express that, to share that in the world. It may not be with an audience, but it is your own signal to move towards a place of greater of awareness of the impact of your actions on others. I'm going to pull a Soul's Journey card for a little guidance here. And Cancer, if this reading is resonating for you, please like this video. Please share with others, comment below, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I've pulled the Peace card. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energies. Wow, this is really powerful in terms of this sense of absolute constancy and personal integrity that I feel that you're holding in this moment. that you are touching down to. It's almost as though this memory of the past is a touchstone for who you have always been, but perhaps who you are keeping well hidden as part of your necessity for protection, for safety. In the flora and fauna of Africa, I pulled the Cape honeybee, and the plant associated with that is the honeysuckle. And the key word is sweetness. Make time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. It's okay to indulge in the sweetness of life. You will soon attract your desires. And I don't know why I'm associating your sun sign, or for many of you, your rising sign, with this sense of sweetness. And here in the northern hemisphere, we're moving towards the end of the crab season, at least in the region I live. And there is something about the crab, a symbol of Cancer, the hard shell, the desire for defense, protection, and ultimately the sweetness within. I'm from a family that makes gumbo as at least an annual tradition, so the selection of crabs is the actually first step of my wonderful 101-year-old auntie, who is the gumbo mistress these days. I'm going to clarify the Six of Cups in your present with the Two of Coins and the High Priestess, a repetition. So this again is emphasizing the sense that you have been moving an expression of your lifestyle, of your life, from one kind of a lifestyle to another. This is actually indicating the shedding of a relationship or the gathering together, the selection of a partner or a mate in some way. The twos always reflect reflection. They're always about your relationship to another. In many cases, this is about your relationship to your past, your experiences, other lives, other experiences in your past life. But for some of you, this is about a way that your relationship is actually shifting into a new lifestyle, depending on where you are. There's a sense here of joining together with someone or something from the past, a place where you felt yourself to be truly who you were. But there's also a feeling of a blossoming, a coming out of your shell. I'm sorry. Not for the benefit of others, but for the benefit of yourself. There's a sense that you are shifting your expression that has operated as part of the support of your partnerships, perhaps a significant partnership that has changed, that is shifting, perhaps as the result of a change in your partnership status. In the past, the Hermit is clarified by the Fool and the Seven of Cups. A lot of choices have become available to you. And again, I'm sensing that this is the residual of a change in your relationship status, a shift in a partnership perhaps. This can be a partner moving, receiving work in a new location that is requiring you to move, or vice versa. Your work, a project in a new place requires you to move. That's an example of the options that have become available to you. Whether that is part of a relationship or simply part of your own experience, this is facilitating an opportunity for you to move on to a grand adventure. Something that appears to others as foolhardy, perhaps. Something that seems as though you have would have relinquished this kind of adventure opportunity or option a long time ago, but instead this is emerging out of a new set of options. There's a sense that you are empowered as an individual to move forward towards an adventure, and it may or may not involve a partner, but it may be the result of a partnership that you have a change in your partnership status. So there's a kind of liberation that I'm getting from this, an ability to kind of relinquish all your worldly goods and rely on your self-knowledge, wisdom, your memories of better times, of freer expression of who you are. The options that are available to you are almost more of a distraction to you than they are really pointing you in any specific direction. They feel as though they're independent of this new direction that you have already chosen, this new path you're already launching now. The High Priestess in the future is clarified by the King of Wands and the Three of Wands. So here I feel this surge in confidence coming from this really more timid, quiet, internal expression that now feels empowered by some choice that you've made in the past to express yourself more freely, even perhaps through your passion for a project, a new direction, to lead something, if it is only the leadership to create a new kind of collaboration. So that leadership is not about the way that you're working together with others to create something. It's about your initiation of this collaboration, this creation, the bringing together of the people, the network, the resources to create this new opportunity for yourself. The confidence is allowing you to come out of a deep well of positive past experiences into the light of day, powered by your passions in a way that allows you to work with others to explore a new kind of creation, a new project where you have already begun to set the wheels in motion, or you're beginning to do the research, connect with those specifically, select partners, find partners, respond to those who are expressing interest, kind of getting the wheels moving in a way that brings you together with others that are like-minded, finding models that you can emulate as part of this activating this new dream, this new desire for growth and expansion. I hope this has made sense to you, Cancer. This is, as all of these readings, incredibly dense with the planetary action that's occurring. And I've pulled from the Hummingbird Oracle, a magical surprise. A joyous gift is swooping in from the heavens. Please do tell me about this joyous gift. Thank you so much, Cancer, for your time. Until next time, Namaste.